Hey, Beetle Dustino coming at you with another video. The next video on the What's on the Rack series. So, What's on the Rack, episode 5. Stay tuned. Yeah, let's get going on with the What's on the Rack series. I've been having fun doing this series. I think we get a lot of good responses and comments on the videos. So, we'll carry on with the next episode, episode 5. We got several to go. So, and this one we're going to be focusing on Paul McCartney. Still on Paul McCartney. Paul McCartney and Wings on the first few here. And just Paul McCartney and his solo career and his albums. And we're still not going to be done with just the proper studio albums with this one yet. So, boy, I've got a lot of Paul McCartney albums. I don't think that's a problem, though. I think that's a good thing. But anyways, we'll get started here. And kind of actually continuing from where we left off last time, we were still talking about London Town and my copies of that. I still got another copy of London Town here. And this one is, I'm sure everybody's seeing it already. This is not a legitimate copy. I'm kind of a sucker for these mini LP style formats, packaging. I spotted this. I was having a hard time finding just a standard CD of this. It hasn't really been reissued too much. And I saw this wasn't at a terrible price, so I picked it up. And it's a kind of a Russian knockoff thing. And it's got an Obi strip and everything. And there's the Obi. I don't think there was ever anything officially issued that even looked like this. So there's the jacket without the Obi on it. And let's take a look here. They really make these, it's nice cardstock on it. I don't feel like, I don't like buying knockoff stuff, but these are very well done. I don't have a lot of them, but a few. There's the inner sleeve, replicating the original. Pull that out with the disc there. And next up we move back to the egg next. And I believe this one's a knockoff too, if I remember correct. This one was another one I was having a hard time. I think there was a kind of an initial CD release of it, and I believe it was released in the US. But it's a little tricky to find this album. And I found this, I thought maybe there was something that kind of said it was off. According to Discogs, this is a knockoff. So it's a very good knockoff. Because it looks just like the McCartney collection ones that did come out, but this one is not official. And now that I look at it a little closer with some better light, the printing on that is pretty bad. So yeah, I guess it is a knockoff, but it's a knockoff replicating the McCartney collection. And the next one up is a McCartney collection one, but this one is a legitimate one, and it's McCartney 2. And take a look at the spine, the back. Album I quite enjoy. This I got in that lot of, there was just a bunch of McCartney collections I found on eBay one day, and very good price on them. So I snatched those up. I got a couple of doubles out of it, but I'm not too worried about that. But especially at the price, so it wasn't like I was overpaying for it just to have a couple of doubles that I already had from that collection. So. And this next one, sticking with McCartney 2 on it, this one's a really interesting one. I haven't seen a lot of people talk about these, and I've been talking, I want to do like an other side of the archive or something I want to call it, collection. And this one's a very interesting one. I had a hard time finding McCartney 2, the archive collection issue of it. I could not find the double disc version. I really wanted the double disc because at the time I couldn't afford, and I guess I just wasn't planning to collect the super deluxe sets, and I kept searching. I just did not like the price on McCartney 2. I could find the single disc for about 45 bucks, and I'm like, that's ridiculous. And the double disc, it was even more, or even harder to find. And I knew about this, and I got searching. I thought, well, I'm just out of curiosity. I wonder if I could find one of these. This is a promo release. There it is on the spine, the advanced release. And I've got 2 of these. The other one's coming up next, pretty much. That was how I found out about it, actually. And it's really interesting because you open it up, and it's just basically like an advertisement for it. But then it does open up to normal gatefold there, but you got just this advertisement. And the cool thing about this is a 3-disc set. So you got the album, the remastered album, you got the bonus tracks here on disc 2, and disc 3 you get the DVD. So for this, you've almost got the full set. And I did find this at about 45 bucks. So, and it's in beautiful shape. Whoever I got this from, I really kept it in good shape myself since, and it came to me in beautiful shape. I'm not going to pull out the disc, but I just wanted to focus on this one just a little bit more because this is kind of a unique one here. And I do got one more of these coming up on the next album, which I'm sure you all know if you know McCartney's collection here. Not quite the next one because I still got one more McCartney too. This was from the reissue. I did just end up getting this while I was searching for that archive. This came out with the colored vinyl reissues. They also reissued the CDs. And I've got the Venus and Mars you saw in the last episode of this. And then I did pick this one up too just because I could not find the archive. Venus and Mars I got on accident. This one I got on purpose. Yeah, I saw this was a single disc and they're asking $45 for the single disc of this, for the archive collection one, and I could get this for 13 bucks or something. Yeah, I know which way I'm going. But I got that, and maybe do I got the others of those coming. Yeah, the McCartney store had a pretty good sale and free shipping in that, so I've got the rest of these reissued CDs coming. So I'll throw off the rack here. Yeah, I didn't really start building my McCartney collection until a few years back, believe it or not. How much I really love his albums too. I'm surprised that it took me that long to collect any. And so of course I knew of the archive collection and knew to be looking for that. And I was always looking for just, okay, whose seller looks like I got not stock photos of it, but their own photos. And how I didn't pick up on this, but I guess I didn't know about it. My Tug of War copy I got is also this advanced release one. You can see on the spine. And I don't have a regular archive collection one on this one either. So this is my archive collection one on it. But again, the remastered album, in this case, the remixed album. And then the bonus audio, I know with the big archive box, you do get just the original album done up with the remix and then the original. And then the bonus disc too, and then the DVD. So these are a nice package if you can find them. They can be a little expensive, can be fairly affordable. I don't think the person knew what they had with this one because I don't think I paid over 15 bucks for it, to tell you the truth. So I got a good deal on this one. The McCartney 2, that one was a little pricey, but I was purposely looking for it. And just a little more info on those. All my researches showed they did do those advanced release ones all the way up until, I think it was Flowers in the Dirt. So the first one when he did move back to Capitol. So while he was under that Concord music, all those got that advanced release. But Flowers in the Dirt up does not have that advanced release. So if you are looking for that, you won't find them past Flowers in the Dirt archive. So Flowers in the Dirt, Wildlife, Red Rose Speedway, Flaming Pie. And did I miss one? No, I think that's it. Yeah. Hopefully back to the egg soon, or London Town. But moving on to the next one and the next album in the series, we got Pipes of Peace. And another one of the McCartney collections. Got this one in that lot too. A lot of them got this Made in England sticker or whatever. And most of them aren't even made in England. Most of them are Holland pressings, I think. Yep, this one's a Holland pressing. There's the inside there. And next up, also on Pipes of Peace, is the archive collection. This is the 2-disc one. So we got the book there. That's one thing you do miss on those advanced release ones. There's no book. Remastered disc, bonus track disc. Oh, and stuff falling out. There we go. And this one I did buy used. When I initially got it, it had the hype stickers on it. I do put any of my digi sleeve or digi pack into a protector, and they had them stuck to the cardboard on this. I peeled them off and just put them on my protector sleeve. So I got the hype sticker in the back on there. I'll just kind of show you. So next up, moving to the next album, we got Give My Regards to Broad Street. This one I had a hard time finding too, so I do got this one. I finally one day at my local record shop saw this one sitting there and I picked it up. So this one is a legitimate release here. But again, an album that really hasn't been reissued too much. And because it was a little tricky to find, I did find a copy of it on one of these mini LP knockoff once again. So much like the London Town, it's got the Obi strip and everything here. And everything I can tell, this is a Russian knockoff. But again, like I said, it's quite well done, so I'm not going to go searching for the whole collection like this or anything. Got a little book there, and inner sleeve. And the disc there. And then moving on to the next one, here is press to play. There's the back there, the spine. I'll just open that up. These original ones had that kind of cool light blue label on them. I saw that on the Broadway. Give my regards to Broad Street one there too. And this one I also got one of the McCartney collection ones. Let's get an archive collection one out there. Come on, MPL, let's do it. I think press to play, give my regards to Broad Street, off the ground. Obviously London Town and Back to the Egg. We want them. Get them out there. And up next, the next album, we got Choba BCCP, the Russian album. And I got this somewhere, and they had some other sticker on it there, so that's not... Oh, and my jewel case is broken. There we go. Sometimes buying the used ones, that's what you get. And sticking with Choba BCCP, this is the reissue that came out a few years ago, I think 2019, with the other live albums. I think they kind of stretched calling this a live album, but there we go. This one doesn't got the peekaboo window, so I'll pull the disc out here. There we go. That cool capital red label there. So up next we got Flowers in the Dirt. And this one I say I got a broken jewel case too, so I'll have to be careful opening that. Broken hinge. Oh. Put that off to the side. And a little more Flowers in the Dirt. This one, the McCartney collection. Surprising they reissued this one so quick after this McCartney collection. I think came out in 92? 93. There we go. And yeah, Flowers in the Dirt wasn't too far before that, in 89. So, and still more Flowers in the Dirt. This one, the archive collection. Got a watch on these. I know the coming soons all pop out on me. This is the double disc again. So then of course next would be Off the Ground. I think this is a club edition if I remember correct. There we go. And sticking with Off the Ground, here's a really cool package of it. One I'd been really kind of eyeing for a while. This is a Japanese issue, so it's got the Obi here. And this one's got kind of a cool little bonus with it. So it's in the fatty jewel case here. There's the album. Oh, and I don't think I showed you the back in that without the Obi. Let's do that. And so yeah, the album and the book there. Then we open up this way, and we got a couple more little books and a cool mini 3-inch CD with a single there. Which one is this? Long Leather Coat and Kicked Around No More on that. It's just a cool little package. I don't know. Thought it was just cool. Wanted to add it to the collection. I found a good price on it, so that's how I roll. And I did do a collection update featuring this. So look back on some of my old videos, you'll find it. So next up we got Flaming Pie. This one, we'll just start with the archive collection. This is the double disc, and it's my only Flaming Pie in this section here. Never got an original one. I'm kind of surprised I haven't. But there we go. So the next one up is kind of a two-part. We got Run Devil Run. I like how they did that one with that kind of vinyl replicated. A lot of the singles and stuff from this period were really cool. And then this has got the interview. So I know this was a bonus, I believe, Best Buy. Put it up there if I'm wrong. And if I'm right, I'll have the correct one there. This has got that cool purple capital label. And I got yet another copy of it here. This one I have not opened yet. It's out of the shrink wrap, but still has got the hype sticker there. Still even got the original tag there on the front seal. But the reason why I got this here is this has got this cool little bonus. Yeah, Musicland Sam Goody would have had this. And it's got the original artist singing the songs, some of the songs that he covered on it. And it's got that cool purple capital logo label there again. Yeah, when we get into the singles, you'll see some of more of those cool labels on the disc. I think they really had fun with some of those labels there. But next up we got Driving Rain. Not a very beloved album of his. It's got its moments. But yeah, I wouldn't rank it too high either, I guess. And we move from that one to one that is quite beloved, Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. And this one is the special edition version. So this has got the slipcase here. Then we get the normal kind of album there. I can't remember if I showed you the back of the slipcase. I think I did, but we'll just hold it up there quick. And then we'll open this up, take a look at the album sitting in there. And then it did come with that DVD. And this one kind of is Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. According to Discogs, they listed as that. Really kind of a cool little promo for the US tour presented by Lexus. And this came, I've still got the album sealed in here because I do got a copy of this open. But the Motor of Love compilation here, promo compilation, and a sealed copy of Chaos and Creation in the Backyard. And honestly, I think I bought it just to get this little sleeve here. And this was sealed. I don't know why I opened it. I wanted to see how the packaging was done. Such a vibrant cover, considering how kind of dim and that the normal cover is with that black and white. And now we move on to Memory Almost Full. And this one has got kind of some gunk on it there. I got this used too. Very unique jewel case with this. I haven't seen too many other. This is the only one in my collection with this. There we go. Is there anything below that? Yeah, there is. Oh, I don't know if the disc was sitting up right, so there we go. And Memory Almost Full was like the album that just kept on giving. Here's the promo copy from the Daily Mail, or the Mail on Sunday, I guess. There we go, the logo up in the corner. And not much to it, just a slip sleeve. Disc looks very much the same. Does got the Mail on Sunday logo there. Memory Almost Full, still moving on. And believe it or not, there's another one still in this collection. Variants of the regular CD issue there. This one I think is the most fun there with that bright pink. And this is the special edition or limited edition, collector's edition. Can't quite remember how they word this, but it opens up like this. It keeps opening. There we go. You see all the pictures there. Paul up right there. And this is kind of cool. I believe this slides out. There we go. You can do a couple of different variations on the chair. Even there, if you leave it out, got your own little... But yeah, this does have a DVD with it. That's what one of them is. So, and we got to the end of the rack with the last one here. And that's Kisses on the bottom. And that's just the standard issue of it. I'm still on the hunt for the Target exclusive one at a decent price, so still more to come from that. It seems like they always say if you restore an old car and fix it up and modify it and stuff, it never ends. Yeah, I feel like your Paul McCartney CD collection is kind of the same way. But anyways, I hope everybody enjoyed the video, and I want to thank all my subscribers that have returned to watch, and anybody that hasn't subscribed that's returned to watch. I want to thank you too, but please subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I do got the next What's on the Rack video. Do give the video a like and leave a comment. I do like talking to everybody. Love having a conversation, so do leave a comment. These usually get quite a few comments, so looking forward to the conversations we'll have based on this. Anyways, I'm Beetle Destino, signing off.